Personal development isn't this saying, oh, I gotta be happy 24/7. I'm so sick of people giving personal development a bad rap. Like it's this corny thing. Personal development changed the trajectory of my life. When I was driving down the highway angry, frustrated, and pissed off at life, not knowing what I was going to do, personal development gave me the tools, the tips to go look at myself, go look at the things that I can change and improve on. It's about improving as a person, physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. I don't want you angry, frustrated, pissed off, driving down the highway, not knowing what you're going to do because that girl just broke your heart. I know, bro, it happens. It's all good. Or even if you just lost a job, it's all good. Personal development helps us deal with these changes. It empowers us to take a look at our life and stop worrying so much about everything else going on around us that we can't control. You know the serenity prayer. God grant me the serenity to accept the things that I cannot change, the courage to change the things that I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. So we start changing the things that we can. We start taking responsibility. We stop accepting the things that we can't control. We stop reacting so much to them. We stop letting those things that are out of our control beat us up so much. I want to talk to you about the 6 benefits of personal development in 2020. So benefit number 1, you learn self-awareness and you build a greater self-esteem. My buddy and I, we were having a conversation a few years back and we're sitting down, we're talking. He's like, bro, it just seems like you got it all figured out. You're just a step ahead. I'm like, what are you talking about? Yeah, maybe in my career, I know what I want to do. But financially speaking, I don't have it figured out. Relationships, I don't have it figured out. My health is good. My habits are good. But look at you, you have a wife. What are you talking about? There's many different aspects of wellness. We have to take a look at all of them, have that self-awareness, because this area I'm doing good. I'm good here. I don't need to work on that right now. Let me focus on my relationships. So I spent a year focusing on relationships. Let me figure out how I can be a more honest, loyal man. And he's like, all right, I'll focus on my career. We had this self-discovery. Like, oh, you're right. I look up to you in this position. You look up to me in this area. Let's help each other work on those areas. And I'm not saying it's easy to take a look at these things that you're struggling with. It's hard. It's challenging. You have to sacrifice things. But a sad soul is as lethal as a germ. That's John Steinbeck. So when you're improving mind, body, and spirit, physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually, you know that your soul is going to be uplifted. You're going to start building momentum and start going after your dreams, going after the life that you want. When you have this self-awareness, knowing who you are, knowing what you like, knowing the people you need to be around, having the self-worth. And when you start tackling these things, because they're hard to tackle, they're not easy. You start quitting those bad habits. You start replacing them with better habits. You build a momentum. This is where you build confidence. You start going into rooms just looking different, having a different type of energy. I was at the gym yesterday. There's this kid in there. He just recently lost, I think it was 40 pounds. And he has a different energy about him. He's got that king aura because he was struggling in his health aspect of his life and he improved on it. And when you improve on these areas, it's a challenge. It takes work. And now he's walking around feeling different, looking at himself, flexing. He's got that king aura. So if you're struggling with your job, you get a promotion, you start walking through the hallways different. People look up to you now. That's where the greater self-esteem comes in. Now that you have this self-confidence, this belief in yourself, this leads me to benefit number 2. You start to know your worth. When you know your worth, you don't settle for toxic relationships. You don't settle for poor health. You don't settle for a lousy job where your boss doesn't value you. You don't settle for this. You can improve any area that you want to. You are worthy. You are deserving. So let's get it. You deserve that abundance. You deserve prosperity. You deserve great health. You are no different from any celebrity that you look up to. They all have the same fears, the same anxiety, the same whatever. They have the same problems. As you start to know your worth, you stop doing all these disrespectful behaviors. Disrespecting yourself. The self-sabotaging behaviors that hold us back, that keep us from moving forward. We start to discover who we are. You start to know your values, know your purpose, and this increases your motivation, so you will go after your goals. I'm a provider. I want to provide for my family, for my community. I want to empower people. Let's go. You can do whatever you want when you start to know who you are. People are going to say, well, you're being selfish. You're only focused on yourself. You're being selfish. I'm here to empower people. I'm not being selfish. I have to empower myself first. You know how you get on the airplane? You have to put the oxygen mask on yourself before you can help the person next to you. You have to help yourself, and then you can spread positivity. Then you can spread love. Then you can help people in the area that you want to help people in. But you can't just start helping people when you haven't helped yourself. Give yourself the life force first, and then you can just dish it out. That's not selfish. When you focus on yourself, that's not selfish. It will elevate the people around you. This leads me right into the third benefit. You will elevate the people around you. Not by saying you're being negative, not by saying you need to improve, but by walking around with that energy that is vibrant. Happiness is a side effect. Confidence is a side effect of personal development. People will notice that. People are going to notice that energy that you walk around with, that confidence, that belief in yourself. People will notice, and they'll start asking you for advice. Man, how do I get in shape? What do you do first thing in the morning? What do you eat? What books do you read? People will start asking you for advice, and that's when you can tell them what they can improve on. That's when you can share your information. You won't have this victim mentality. Like everybody's out to get you. Everybody's trying to hurt you. Everybody's trying to take advantage of you. You won't have this anymore. You won't be so insecure. You'll have confidence, and you'll have the ability to change the things that you can and know the things that are out of your control. So in turn, you'll start respecting everybody else, and you'll get respect from other people. Benefit number 4, you get a thirst for knowledge. You'll want to dive deep into these things that you're interested in. When I started personal training, I read like 6 years worth of blogs from this same trainer. Because I believed in him. I believed in his stuff. He already learned all this stuff. Let me take some of his wisdom. I wanted to be the best. So let me read all these books, all these blogs. Let me dive deep. I went hard on research. And you will too, because you'll be thirsty for this knowledge. And then eventually, this thirst for knowledge grows into a thirst to take action. You're hungry. You want to take action. You want to share the knowledge. You want to do things. You want to act on the things that you're learning. I read some crazy stat that's 42% of college graduates never read after college, and a third of high school graduates never read after high school. So just by reading, learning, diving deeper into your career, into how to have better relationships, how to be more confident, how to develop people skills, just pick up a book and watch it make you more valuable. Jim Rohn says if you become more valuable to the marketplace, you will earn more. That leads me to benefit number 5. Your finances improve because you're more valuable to the marketplace. You start learning new skills. You start talking and treating people better. You're more confident. And when you believe in yourself, other people start to believe in you. They believe that you can make the change. They believe that you have the skills to do the best job. They will hire you. 85% of people are unhappy with their job. But remember, you don't settle. You don't settle for lousy jobs that steal your soul, that make your soul sad, because that's as lethal as a germ. You don't settle for that. You're looking for a career that you can enjoy, that you love. Your boss better appreciate you. And if he doesn't, tell him to watch my videos, because he needs to develop. And the last but not least, you become a healthier person. Number 6, you become a healthier person. If you're improving in mind, body, spirit, you will take care of your body. You will take care of your health. You will quit the bad habits, the dipping, the smoking, the drinking, the soda. The soda is toilet cleaner. I'm going to say that all day, all night, all week. No more soda. Water only. Water is life. Let's get it. You will go to the gym. You will eat the fruits and vegetables because you're taking care of your body. Most of the time, this is the first area people start to improve because it's one that's always right in front of our face. Alright, here's a quick action plan to get started with personal development. 1, you're going to exercise. If you already exercise, take it to the next level. Show up a little more. When you go to the gym, stop talking to everybody so much. Put your headphones in and put the work in. Be efficient with your time so that you can get home and read the book. So that you can get home and spend time with your family. So that you actually get something out of that workout. Because you know when you're starting to work hard, you're in the gym, and then somebody talks to you for 15 minutes, now you're out of it. Now you're out of that zone. Stay in the zone. Number 2, you're going to read a book. Finish a book. In the next 2 weeks, finish a book. And comment down below what book you're going to read, and come back in 2 weeks when you finish it and tell me what you got out of it. The third thing you're going to do, write down your top 3 goals. If you improve as a person, what will you be able to achieve? If you are confident, if you do make better decisions, if you do let go of those old habits, what will you be able to achieve? And the fourth thing you're going to do is face rejection. If you really do want to get into that relationship, if you really do want that new job, put yourself out there, be vulnerable, open up to other people, and go after it, because it's most likely that you will be rejected on the first try. You will be rejected. Who cares? You'll never know if you don't go after it, if you don't go for it. So open yourself up. Allow yourself to face that rejection, because you'll grow from it. And maybe you won't be rejected. Maybe you'll actually achieve it. Maybe you'll actually get the girl. Maybe you'll actually get the job. And open up. People have to know we're serious. People have to know who we are. That boss, how does he know that you want the promotion? Let him know that you deserve it. Let him know that you are worthy. So let's face rejection. That's number 4. And if you get rejected, it's all good. I've been rejected many times. Remember, I'm here to ignite your passion. Be you and be different. Thank you so much for watching. And if you know anybody who would love this video, please share it with them. Tell them to subscribe. We're growing the success army. And it's one love, always. Peace.